Sums it up. I am Hugh Woozencroft, alongside the former Leeds and Manchester City defender Danny Mills. Alex Crook, talkSPORT's Alex Crook here as well. We are taking your calls up until 10 o'clock. Andy Goldstein and Perry Groves, the former Arsenal wide man, will be with you from 10 p.m. They will continue the conversation on the massive breaking stories we have been bringing you all evening here on talkSPORT. You can watch us as well, by the way, on talkSPORT's YouTube channel. You'll get a glimpse of that lovely barnet on Danny Mills as well. Let's get straight to the calls. Paul's a Manchester United fan. Paul, how are you feeling this evening?
I'm really fed up, mate.
Go ahead, tell us why.
United supporter, and I want us to be relegated. We just deserve to go down.
Why do you feel so strongly?
One, I work for them, and two, I'm 60 years old. I've supported them since I was 5 years old, and it's awful what they've done.
It is awful what they've done, but I think you have to, if they were to be relegated from the Premier League, and that isn't going to happen, I've laid out reasons for that already. Who does it actually impact? Yes, of course it impacts the Glazers. It hits them financially in the pocket. But actually, it affects people like my 8-year-old son, who's a massive Manchester United fan. He'd be devastated if they were relegated to the Championship. It affects the players, people like Marcus Rashford, who has been so heroic on and off the pitch during this pandemic.
And also, think of all those young academy players from 6, 8, 9, 10 years old that have aspirations. It affects... It's not the players' fault. It's not the manager's fault.
There are plenty of punishments in football that affect the players. You break financial fair play, you get thrown out of a European competition. That affects the players. Juventus, match fixing, relegated. Rangers players who had to go down, 3 tiers because of the financial situation at the club. There have been plenty of punishments handed out in football that directly affected the players and the fans, probably more than the people that own the football club. It's happened before, Danny.
Yeah, but I think if you relegate all those 6 teams...
The Championship would be happy. The EFL would be rubbing their hands.
Well, yeah, but I think the TV deal might be slightly better, and they might have to renegotiate that. But if you ruin the Premier League yet again, and it becomes it becomes a farce, doesn't it?
Paul, are you ever going to support Manchester United again? Have your feelings on the club completely changed?
I'm going to go and support Salford City now.
And that's simply over the European Super League. There was nothing else at the club keeping you away. You were in love with them as much as you have been over the past 60 years, but this has left a hole in your relationship with the club.
Oh, absolutely.
Paul, thank you very much for your call. Emotional sentiment, I can feel it, and I know he's not the only Manchester United fan that's going to be feeling that way.